What's going on, world? It's your boy at Big Game James _36, and this is Big Games B.S, part of Dead Media Group, presented by MFTKFoundation.com. MFTKFoundation.com is the go-to website for all of the different things that we have going on with the MFTK Foundation. And that's the MFTK Foundation is the branch of Dead Media Group that allows us to be able to do all of the different things that we do into the communities. Sell the hats, we do all kinds of other different things. It's really, really cool. This weekend we are doing our showcase that we'll put up here in a second. But $25 for the showcase, and then also to sponsor kids for the actual team once we pick the teams. Each team will have 15 slots. So we can just do the math. It costs more than this. I want you to know that. But this is just a part of the cost in which we do. And these kids are getting some really, really good training and whatnot. But 15 times, it's about $250. So it's about 3,700. It's about, let's just say it's about 5K, because when you round up the tournaments and you round up everything else, it's actually still more than that. Because each tournament is between 500 and 1,000 to register for. They're doing 6 tournaments. All right, we'll just do the math. 6 tournaments, and we'll just go max cost. 6 tournaments at a stack is 6,000 per team. So we have 10U, 12U, 14U, 15U, 18U. So at minimum, we're gonna have 5 teams. So that is 30K. Between let's just, so 30,000 right there. We have 250, which gets in their apparel, registration, and a whole bunch of other shit. Times 15, that's 37. Times 5. Let's just round that up. That's 20K. So we have 50K right now. Let's just go $150 a night per room, 2-night minimum, 300. Got to get at least 4 rooms per team. That's 1,200 times 6 tournaments times the 7,200. Times 5 teams, that's 36,000. So 36,000, 30K plus 20. So that's 86K to 80. So it's 100K minimum to run one of these organizations. Because I haven't included food, I haven't included travel, I haven't included a lot of the other different things. So, but for the experience that these young men will get, will last a lifetime, because we're teaching them how to be athletes, we're teaching them how to do social media, we're teaching them how to do stuff. This is where we go from, man, fuck them kids, because that's how they piss us off in the beginning. They make us say, man, fuck them kids, to becoming mentors for the kids. It's the natural progression of what it is that we do out here in these Twitter streets. So a lot of people talk about stuff, but it's no better way to invest your bread than into the children. I need to do the sexual chocolate. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Like, it's one of the great. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love of all. That's what I'm gonna post that for my next one. But we also got our first 2 major commits to the showcase. A speedy receiver, Clemson commit from out of the highest of the 7 hills. Goes to the Northside School in Tallahassee, and we straight up Southside. We'll get to that in a second. But you know what? Fuck it. We'll talk about MFTK Spartans in a minute. Don't want to get ahead of myself. Need to do this because it's going to be a crazy, 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 crazy day. So what we need to do is start our day off with a word of prayer.
You already know what time it is, dog. Thank you, God, for another day. Thank you, God, for another day. Thank you, God. God is great. All the time. All the time. Nobody wanna thank you, God. Thank you, God.
With our as our Polynesian man said, you motherfuckers better thank God. Hold on. Yeah, so going into that, so we're starting off with the Mandarin. That's the MFTK thing that Jaden sent us. All right, cool. Then we'll go back to the 7-on-7 stuff. I got some announcements with that. But check this right here. It was a down year. It was a drought. But to quote my favorite rapper, Sean Corey Carter, but even in the drought, get your umbrellas out because that's when I brainstorm. Like we had the most team. We are, so again, I'm just saying things out loud. Okay? Nothing crazy. These are just the facts. Don't get sassy. Don't get sensitive on me. But we were supposed to finish third in the district. We only have Bryson Wright. Our quarterback's ass. Our defense ass. We ain't gonna have no running game. We ain't gonna have this. Everybody's better than Mandarin. But then the All Gateway Conference, which is basically one of the all city accolades. Gateway Conference is only schools in the Duval County area, not not Jacksonville Metro. So you don't include you don't include Clay County, St. Johns County, Bradford, or Baker counties. But Bryson overwhelmingly got one of the best wide receivers in the city. Tion Weiss, the brother of the leading rusher in Mandarin history, current freshman SIAC Player of the Year. Big time ballers, made some big time plays this year. A young man committed to Morgan State in KJ Jackson. KJ Jackson came from Rains, had no offers, is parlaying this into right now. He knows where he's going to go. Probably will pick up some group of 5. And Sam Smedley is another one of our offensive linemen that's there. 3 out of the 4 guys that are on this list are born and bred Mandarin kids. Guys that came there, did their thing. That's just offense. We had my running back was in on it, but he he was in a runoff. They gave it to whatever, man. God bless. They gave it to somebody else. Our quarterback was in on it. Those guys just barely missed out on it. I mean, go to the defense. I think our defensive one is off because I don't think Corey Matthews made it. I think it's the next. Yeah, Corey. I don't think Corey made it. But we had somebody else, man. I just can't think of who it was. But Izzy Ratliff, number 0, young man who dislocated his hip against IMG a year ago, came back, really makes the defense work. Brody Jennings, father of the late Bradley Monster Jennings, played at Florida State right before I got there. Monster, I wish he would be there to be able to see this feat, but every one of his sons have gone Division I. Like he had Bradley Jr., played at the University of Miami and Indiana, is currently coaching at Arrow Waters University with recruiting. Brandon Jennings started been a couple different places, but he's currently a defensive end at Mississippi State, and Brody is a cornerback for us committed to the University of Miami. Tamaj Mitchell made it. Tamaj, young man that transferred in the same time as Brody, the number 1 DB room. They told us our DB room was going to be lost because we lost some people, but our DB room is still stacked. Mandarin is DB University if you want to go to college. K9, Kendrick Outland. That's a young man I can't speak enough about. Hopefully he will be at our December 20th Trenchman Showcase. So if you want to see some good prep action, I'm inviting people to come out. We may do a fundraiser or a gift at the door for families to be able to come check that out. And then he should be on there. I believe he lost in a runoff, but we're going to still take credit for him. Corey Matthews. These are guys who are on this team, and there's a lot of other people that probably should have been on this team that were really, really good. In a bad year, Mandarin still Mandarin goes 9-1 and does a lot of other different things. I don't know if he even put. I'm gonna read these stats off to you because I don't know if he. Nah, he didn't see the stats. If you go to my page because I put and I popped off a little bit. You know, a lot of people get mad, but they get mad because I present facts. And facts sometimes hurt. You know, it hurt people's pride a little bit. So, um, and I put, you know, people say, you know, again, we're not number one because our offense isn't explosive, right? All right, so here are the top offenses. I'm going to read the list to you. Brunswick, Georgia. They whatever. Ed White, really good offense. Ed White didn't play anybody in the top 10. I mean, they didn't play. Well, they played one team in the top 10 and they lost. But they were in nothing but shootouts. They averaged 445 yards per game. West Nassau, but Mandarin, 18 takeaways. We averaged 430 yards of offense. And we've played 3 top 10 teams in Duval. We played the number 3 team in the nation, which we got 300 yards of total offense on. We played Bradford, who is really, really good, 9-1 team. They're one of the top 10 teams in the city. And we averaged 430 yards of offense. But Mandarin's offense is not as good as other people's offense. But I'm gonna read the names of the other offenses. Bowles, right on 417 yards a game. Rains, 409 yards a game. Right just above Oakleaf. St. Aug, 386 yards a game. So we have a better schedule. We have better stats, better ingredients, better pizza, better toppings, all of that shit, but we're not the number 1 team in the area. Again, just sometimes you got to write it down and read it out loud. That's all I'm saying. Like, again, it's not no knock to the other teams. Very good teams. Very, very, very good teams. But our offense was said to have was going to take a step back. It looked like that shit leapt forward. For the record, there has not been a year that I've been at Mandarin that we did not average 430 yards of offense or more. That's all I'm saying. Hey, love you, but woo, okay. So that's Mandarin. You don't have to pull up the MFTK stuff, but I just want y'all to know we have our first commit to our showcase. Let's watch this film because I'm gonna pull up Hank Hendricks. Hank Hendricks is a top quarterback for the class of 2025. 2027. That's out of Fayetteville, Arkansas. So we got cats traveling all the way from Arkansas to come check out what we have going with the MFTK team. And like a lot of people like to say that their kid is good. Come prove it. Prove it. You have an opportunity, says, they have opportunity to show how much better your child is than ours. He's a 4-star with 247. He's a 4-star. He's a 94 on the composite. He's the number 1 player in Arkansas. He is, depending on where you're at, he's a top 10 quarterback. He's the number 9 quarterback at 247, 116th ranked player nationally in the class of 2027. Let's roll some of this footage and see what he's doing. Because again, he's coming to compete. And more than likely, he might be on one of our teams, but he might not make it. Your kid can go and compete against Hank to see if he's king of the hill. Of course, they always have the fucking commercial. You know what, though? We're going to have commercials for our YouTube broadcast for the football game coming up this week. So I think I got three or four sponsors to make sure we have playoff streams. Might need some edits. All right, let's pull it up, blow it up. Let's see what this kid's doing. This is his sophomore. This is last year, so stay top. Oh, he was in Texas last year. Okay. Ooh, he likes to slang it deep. And we got guys that like to run. So we'll be getting interviews with some of these guys about what they believe about it, what they look forward to doing in the 7-on-7 season. That is our guy right there. He likes to throw it. You guys have seen B5. You know, B5 likes to run and get it. Our next guy is Jamarian Simmons, but we won't post him. We'll talk more about him on Monday when we probably do an official release of our guys. But he is a Clemson commit from out of Tallahassee, Florida, Gabi High School. He can burn. I think he's a 10-3 or a 10-4 guy in the 100 meters. So we got some guys that can that could book and that can cook. So yeah, man. So that's us right there. So imagine a world where you have you got Jay Sims, you got B5, you got some other ones that we're going to be naming here relatively soon. Our wide receiver core is going to be full of firepower. But I know this, maybe your kid is better than them. I don't know. Come win your reps. Or go play for the other guys and just see how it works out. But, like, you know, you get duck that smoke and go get you a gang, try to go get on another gang. But what's going to happen is if you don't play for my guys and you from my area, man, we putting bounties on heads, dog. Don't want you to get hurt. We're not trying to hurt nobody, but we dunking on cats. We dunk on you, the kid get a dub. I mean, not a dub, 100. Get a crisp $100 bill. So, checking that out. So those are the things that we have with the MFTK Foundation. If you want to sponsor a kid, if you want to do other stuff, would be greatly appreciated. I know the Jits would be happy. Yeah. So let's go to the next thing, my friend. Yeah. I didn't even go over what we're talking about. My bad. We're in an NCAA segment, so let's talk about FSU football. And Miles, I'm about to send you something that I do want to go over. It's a Facebook post, but it'll be when we're talking about basketball. I know Jaden probably wouldn't have saw it on my Facebook page. But we got the depth chart released. Let's see what kind of motion we have here. Obviously, nothing changed here with the QB situation. We got Thomas Castellanos still at QB1. Gavin Sawchuk and Sam Singleton are co-starters there at running back with Jalen Uzma and Roy Dale at the other side. Randy Pittman Jr., Marquiston Douglas, Landon Thomas at your tight end spots. Deuce Robinson, obviously as your starter with Elijah Moore and Tariq Mallory. Squirrel White, man, we got to get Squirrel White incorporated, man. Right now, he is definitely getting the bread from that. We got Makai Danzy, them splitting that, taking the top off of defense. Lil Wayne McCoy and Deshaun Gelsey, which is funny because those are two different types of wide receivers, but they're definitely trying to get these guys in there. Gunnar Hansen at left tackle, Richie Leonard at guard, Luke Pettibon at center, Adrian Medley at right guard, Micah Pettis at right tackle. So a bunch of guys that we're trying to, that we feel are good, trying to continue to get them seen, get them active. On the defensive side, the guy that everybody doesn't know if they like or dislike, James Williams, good twin, and Amari Williams at the defensive end, Daryl Jackson and Kevin Wynn at the nose, Daniel Lyons and bad twin at the D tackle. Deontay McCray, Jason Jenkins, Jalen Jones at DN. Justin Cryer and Blake Nicholson rotating at your backers with Elijah Herring at Jack, Omar Graham Jr., Stephen Thompson. The best corner, probably one of the best players on the team, is Jabril Rawls at corner. Earl Little Jr., Ashlyn Barker, Edwin Joseph, and Jerry Wilson round out your starters on defense. So we'll see how we guys. Give us a second. Don't get ahead of everything, guys. I think we got what's the next thing that Jaden has us talking about? All right, so yeah, let's get that going. Because again, this is the injury report. Diggs, Jones, like good. Ethan, that's always wild to see Ethan Pritchard on there. again, it doesn't matter. Oh, so they've taken a lot of injuries to Clemson, but it doesn't matter. They can have as many injuries as they want. We find a way to make tough games that should be easy a lot harder. But I'm not overly concerned with that. I just want us to go out and play a really, really good game. People asking me if I'm going to Clemson since it's a night game, and I'm like, no, I'm not wasting my money on those guys right now. But I will be watching, hopefully at Pussers. We got to get you an Amazon Fire Stick too. Well, yeah, because we have the kick cable cost thing, so I have all the channels.
Okay.
So I went and got it. You just got to have a Fire Stick, or it may be even on your smart TV. But again, if y'all want to be able to watch the games, I'll be telling y'all, hit me up. It's between $20 and $50, and you can watch it from your phone if you want to, or your TV. If you have an Android smart device, or your TVs have it, or you can get the Amazon Fire Cube or the Amazon Fire Stick, and you'll be able to get these different things. And the lady will walk you through it. Even some adult channels, and it's got multi-view, and it's got recording, and you get the local channels. Now, there's two different types. Prime is the one with the adult educational films. The other one, I think I like the other one in how it breaks down the stuff. But like with this, you don't need Amazon Prime. And you can get some good bootleg movies. Like sometimes it's not, like if the movie just came out, you're probably not going to be able to watch it like you want to. But with this right here, imagine. So again, I'll read Kim's description so y'all can get it. It's a lot to take in. You don't really fully understand what all you're getting until you like get in there. It's kind of like with a surgery, like what they told me about my shoulder. You wouldn't know. So here's what the Trizone TV, 29,000 live channels, including premium moving channels, all sports networks, local channels, pay-per-view, no charge for events, 24/7 movies, series, and kids, and much more. We also have approximately 30,000 movies and 6,700 series. There's just no adult channels on that one. Prime offers 4,000 channels, including premium movie channels, all sports networks, local channels, pay-per-view, no charge for events, 24/7 movies, series, and kids, and much more. Adult channels are available at no additional charge. So it's contract pay as you go, and it's $20 for one setup, $50 for up to 5 setups. So those are things. Again, I'm just giving you guys the heads up. Don't have to use it. I don't get paid anything extra if you guys use this. My boy Titan, shout out to that for the super chat. If you want to control the flow of the show, make sure you do that. Tithing's paying his tithes for the show. You getting me through my Friday at work, ready to get off and get pilgrim wasted tonight. I think I'm gonna get pilgrim wasted tonight. You know what I don't have to do? I ain't got to coach. You know what I don't have to do tomorrow? I don't have to coach. I ain't got to do shit until Sunday. I'm sure it's something I'm missing that I'm supposed to be doing that I just forgot. Oh, I think my jit comes. I don't know. I forgot. But I'll figure it out. But sometimes you just need to get pilgrim wasted. Nothing wrong with that, my man. But going on to we'll talk about it because I don't think he put in there that we lost a recruit. A lot of people are upset. We gained a recruit. We gained the recruits too. But actually, before we get into that, let's talk about the team. An offense built for playmakers, number 1 in the country in total offense. I don't like that stat when you have our record. 30-plus yard plays, 40-plus yard plays, number 1 in the conference in scoring, yards per completion, rushing, and third down conversions. Thomas Castellanos is number 1 in yards per completion, number 1 in pass yards, number 1 in 60-plus yards. Deuce Robinson's number 2, yards per reception in 2 games with 100. Number 2 with games of 140 yards of receiving. Mekhi Danzy is number 1 in plus yards, number 1 in plays of 50 yards or more, number 1 in yards per reception. So we have the top 2 guys when it comes to that. We have numbers on offense. We just have to do some different things. Now, let's talk about the decommits that Florida State had. Jay Timmons just decommitted from Florida State. He also had Tico. We talked about Tico. Nobody liked Tico. We got better. We flip-flopped 3 stars on that one. We got the better of them. Remember, we watched the film on this, and I just was like, I'm okay with that one. Don't know what we're trying to do outside of his length. But the Jay Timmons thing, a lot of people are saying, how can we lose a legacy recruit? Okay. Jay lives in the Midwest. They're in Pennsylvania. Good kid. Good from what I understand, what I gather. Let me see if I can find the details. If I can get y'all want the details on it? Because again, and some of this stuff y'all got to kind of cool out on, because they got the beat writer and the fan base is going after my guy Thomas out of Arizona, and it ain't even really like that. That kid wanted to come to Florida State. Florida State didn't want him like that, but he wanted it, like in the fact that they didn't recruit him hard enough. They were just recruiting him, but he didn't get pushed out of Ohio State's class. He just wanted to go try something else. But Jay Timmons, dad played at Florida State with me, Lawrence Timmons. LT's not in the kid's life like that. Like, have y'all ever thought about, like, I don't want to go somewhere where everybody reminds me of a guy that I don't know? And that's a lie. That doesn't really do much for me. The kid might have wanted to create his own path and his own legacy. And, like, you know what it's like? It's like me committing to Ohio State because my dad lives in Columbus. But then me realizing that, I don't really fuck with my dad like that. Like, that's essentially what happened. And you guys are just you don't like Mike. Don't use this as a reason. There's other reasons for you to not like Mike. Or there's reasons for you to like Mike. But the one thing we can get, and we've proven that, is getting DBs. So a DB from the Midwest committed to Florida State, decommitted to stay in the Midwest. That's par for the course. Makes sense. I'm not. How did that be when the season is over? Do we, I wonder where we're at. Are we, like, so I wonder where our recruiting class is. Because y'all, again, the way we talk about this shit, as if everything is just grim. I know we were 13. I don't think I don't think we can't be that now, right? But damn, you know what? God damn it. No. Everything is going to shit. We're the 15th ranked class now. Oh. Actually, mine says 14th. No, you're looking at the wrong one. That's 2025. You could have just gone there and just pushed the toggle down. Go up there where it says the year. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we're 14, man. What the fuck? Now, and we are going O-line in the portal. But our line isn't playing overly bad. We still got cats. Like, I don't know what y'all want. Like, we do need, the trenches are taken care of. We have a lot invested in our trenches currently. Actually, Miles, go to football, just football. Push the thing down. Because it should say, let's look at it should be like a breakdown. I think it's under that. Like, if you just, like, what, let me see. No, go to football recruiting. No, move over to on the top. Wrong. Yeah, right there. Scholarship distribution. To your left, right there. Roll it up a little bit so they can see it. I mean, like, blow that area. Yeah, there we go. Scroll down to O-line. All right. Yeah, right there. So, again, the only thing we can look at, guys, is, for most people, is in terms of stars, right? So Pettis is a senior, so he'll be gone, but he was a 3-star. He's a guy that kind of blew up in this. You have Simmons there as a sophomore. You have 3 sophomores that are 4 stars that are that are in waiting. Okay. That's at tackles. You can only play 2 tackles. We got another one that's a freshman right now in Brown. And then we have a 4-star coming in. So that's right now, this is what, in terms of quote unquote talent, this is what we have available to us. We have Mario Nash, that's a 4-star on the interior line. And we probably would take some of those guys from the offensive tackle. And again, we'll hit the portal with some guys. Now go back to our 2026 class, and because again, sometimes I think the way we write about it and the way we listen about it is a little bit different. Actually, you know what? Forget that. Go back to, you just click the back button to go back to the office. Damn, that's too far back there. I want to go back to the scholarship distribution thing. It was their football recruiting on the right there. So click on Florida State down there, because again, I just want y'all, because not right there. Scroll down to Miami. Everybody wants to compare us to the greatest recruiting staff in America. And we talked about this the other day. Scroll down to offensive line. One more, go up a little bit more. They're 3-star. They have a couple 5-stars, but mostly 3-stars. They are doing well in the recruiting part, but none of those motherfuckers play. We've been thinking that they got nothing but 5-stars on their offensive line the entire time. It's 2 5-stars and a bunch of 3-stars. Again, we just got to look at the data. I get it. We're tired of Mike. 100. Like I'm with you guys. We want Mike to win. I want him to win. We want him to do some things better in recruiting. But when we look at it, it's really not as far off as what you guys think. Just my opinion. Don't shoot me. The ironic thing is, Greedy talked about some things in recruiting, saying that they only bring in when you have to replace 50 people off your roster, and you only replace them with transfers. Well, they're gonna probably damn near sign 30 high school kids, and you can sign 30 high school kids every year. There's only now it's 100 something scholarships you can give, but before it was only 85. Do the math, do the numbers, write it down. Every year you flip over 25. That you flip almost 40% of your roster if you bring in a full freshman recruiting class. All right, so, but did you get that link that I sent you, the Facebook thing, to your email? It's from it's in the Den Media Group thing. It's from the Den Media Group email. But I want to show something of what it's all about. Let's just see if we can get that. Gerald Williams played as a loyalist since 91. I just want consistency. I'm 43. That 34 years I've been rocking. I get it. Bobby ain't walking in that door, but I mean, it's just not the same anymore. All right, so we got this here. Y'all ready for y'all ready for the heart moment? That little heartwarming moment. My homegirl Wendy, great woman. Her and Adrian Crawford met at Florida State. They have a church. I forgot the name of the church, but anyway, it's a cool church. They do good stuff. Adrian is also the color commentator for FSU basketball. He played basketball at Florida State. And now his son plays basketball at Florida State. So Wendy puts, this is long. Y'all know how I do. Actually, I'm not gonna read all this. Long story short, Jalen is walked on at Florida State. First game of the season, Jalen goes to check in. He sees his smile, notice the difference in his body language from last year. There's a calmness that wasn't there before. They call his name. The photos of the coach and his teammate as he's shooting the ball. Damn, It just fucked me up. Anyways, long story. I'm not Trey. Miles, click on the photos, and there is that one. Keep going. That's him making the shot.
And look, wow. Crawford, Fury, come on now. And Dan is loving it. Right to my right. The young fella off the
to McCray.
Now hold up.
16 assists has tied a single game record. Can he build?
All right. So that's Adrian, the black guy, if you didn't notice. Not the new voice, the black guy. Jalen is Adrian's son. I don't know how he kept the poise that he has. I'm like, I would probably, this would get me if Trey like broke a touchdown record or something. And I got to announce it. So listen to the dad being able to witness. This is dad goals. Listen to this father-son moment right here, man. I'm proud of my guy, Adrian. And I love this for him. But let's listen to A. Crawford.
The new one right here. McCray with it on the bounce. 30 seconds to play, 15 to shoot. McCray, guarded by Jones, working a high ball screen. McCray with the left hand. McCray stop, pivot. 16 assists has tied a single game record. Can he build a new one right here? McCray with it on the bounce. 30 seconds to play, 15 to shoot. McCray, guarded by Jones, working a high ball screen. McCray with the left hand. McCray stop, pivots out to Crawford. A three on the way.
Let's go! Let's go! For the 17, baby! For the 17!
To McCray.
Nah, I don't know what the. Hold on, make sure they didn't take the audio off. All right, you know what? Bump it. Play it.
16 assists has tied a single game record. Can he build a new one right here? McCray with it on the bounce. 30 seconds to play, 15 to shoot. McCray, guarded by Jones, working a high ball screen. McCray with the left hand. McCray stop, pivots out to Crawford. A three on the way.
Let's go! Let's go! For the 17, baby! For the 17!
Jalen Crawford buries the three for a new school record, and Dad is proud here on the sidelines.
For the 17! You can't make that up. You cannot make that up. Oh, I love to see it.
Jalen Crawford from the left corner buries the three with his dad watching here on the sidelines, calling the game to clinch. Robert McCray, the fifth, new school record.
Positive out there. Let your algorithm get a little more positive. So moving on to the next stuff. That's enough of that heartwarming Hallmark shit. College football's birthday was yesterday. And on this day, 156 years ago, college football was born. This has made a lot of people very angry and been widely regarded as a bad move. That's the funny thing with Reddit college football. A bunch of pilgrims decided to get drunk and they didn't want to play soccer anymore. So they picked the damn soccer ball up and just started running into each other in all kinds of rugby scrums. We would probably not know what this looked like. It doesn't look anything quite. That picture doesn't look anything. You know what? Actually, if you're from certain neighborhoods, right? You know what that looks like, Miles? What did y'all call it? Did y'all call it anything that you could get canceled for? Oh, kill the man with the ball. All right, we called it bust meat. Like, just I guess I don't know why. Like, actually, now that I think about it in today's climate, that does sound a little pause worthy. But the other word people call smear which I have no idea why they called it that. Why would you call it smear the Q? Doesn't make any sense. But anyways, football was born on this day. Appreciate y'all this is one of them white inventions that we all appreciate people for creating. So good kudos. I don't know. I wonder when was it introduced to black people? Because probably that's when it all went downhill. Yeah, I'm saying, Andre, like they call it bust meat, dog. I don't know why they call it bust meat. Pause. I love society that we could just be so have such potty humor and just say the most random shit in the world. And it'd be okay now. Except for the smear the Q part. Because don't say that. Not if you want to not if you don't want to be canceled.
It's a different era now.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm going to lose stuff, I want to lose it for something else. The reports from the 67th ranking reveal. Here are some of the initial facts. This is Ohio State's third time debuting at number 1. Indiana had their highest college football ranking in school history. The college football playoff ranking, of course, it's relatively new. Texas A&M had their highest college football ranking in school history. Alabama in the top 4 for the first time since 2023. Texas Tech, first time in college football playoff top 25, which would be their highest college football playoff ranking. Same thing for Vanderbilt. Georgia Tech in the top 25 for the first time since 2014. Virginia in the top 25 for the first time since 2019. So new schools coming in there. A lot of ACC teams are bitching now. Can you believe this? They're saying how, because they don't realize that Virginia right now would be pegged as the ACC championship winner. So they would be the only team to get into the ACC, from the ACC to get into the college football playoff. But do you know what the Virginias, the Miamis, everybody else is saying now? That what we were saying in 2023, when y'all were picking on everybody. Just shut up and play games and just beat Georgia. You know what, Georgia Tech? Beat Georgia and you'll get in. Just beat Georgia and prove that you deserve to do more than what you have already done.
Good point. A lot of backfiring.
This is why you shut the fuck up.
Could have done good for the whole ACC.
Right. If you would have backed us, none of this shit would happen. But what you did was, to quote one of my favorite TV shows, Spartacus, you just turned around, dropped trowel, and spread buttocks to let Jupiter thrust himself into you over and over again. That's what the fuck happened, dog. Y'all just took it. And now that you know the top 4 is the SEC Big Ten Challenge. It's not right. This is why you can't, this is why you don't troll. This is why you don't be petty, you be deliberate. You have to look at this shit and then realize, like, yo, I want them to win and do well so that we can get more spots. Y'all want to be ops so bad that you are willing to make yourself second-class humans. You're doing what some of these poor whites have done in the election. You don't want to see you don't want illegals, your thought of illegals to get stuff so bad that you're willing to be poor and hungry yourself. Do you realize how stupid that is? I've told y'all, like, I'm gonna be all right. We gonna be good over here. Wick started from the Black Panthers. One thing black people will do, we got our ignorance and we do a lot of stupid shit. But when we hungry, we're gonna come together. You know what happens? Like in the hood, people get out of jail, they have a barbecue. People go to jail, they have a barbecue. We're gonna get together. Like when we was in the hood the other day over at Campbell's One Stop, man, shit, food came out of nowhere. That's when I was like, damn, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. But it's over here people complaining that, like, bitch, now they ain't got us in the goddamn playoff. Well, whoop they fucking do. Good. What we watching the college football playoff at as a family, ACC, since y'all didn't want us in that motherfucker? Same thing I told my dog Bernie. We watching the ACC. Where we watching the ACC championship? At my cigar lounge or Tootsie's? Because Miami damn sure ain't gonna be in it. They got one more loss coming too. Georgia Tech. Hey, this dude right here. I don't even want to show his face. I just want to listen to if last night's college football. This is from Jared Hallis. If last night's college football playoff rankings told me anything, it's that Georgia Tech and the ACC are not on a level playing field.
In the eyes and tell me that Georgia Tech and the rest of the ACC are playing on a level playing field. They're just not. One loss Georgia Tech at 17. 2 loss Miami ranked at 18. 8 spots behind 2 loss Notre Dame, Who they beat? Don't even get me started on Texas. That is not a top 12 team. I don't believe in quality losses. We've even got Vandy ahead of Georgia Tech after getting walloped by Texas. Don't let that scoreboard fool you. They got smoked. One loss, Oregon's best win is against a spiraling Penn State team. They're safely in at number 9. We've even got the Big 12 getting favorable rankings. Texas Tech inside the top 10, even with a loss to a mid-Arizona State team. They didn't have their starting quarterback, I get it. But remember when undefeated Florida State lost?
Oh, now you remember. No, I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, you know what? Fuck me up. Stop. Shut up. Get out. Let me stop. Now you want to remember. Don't lose the North Carolina State. We didn't even lose. We were undefeated and beat a Louisville team with no quarterback. That's how good our defense was. And now everybody wants to cry. Miami fans are crying. Stop your crying or go sue. Bothers me. Hold on. But I don't like inconsistency. Like y'all talk about inconsistent. Like that's the problem is inconsistent. But those are the things. Top 25 college football stadiums. One of the things I've always wanted to do with my sons. I don't know if I think I missed the window. America is too expensive. I can't even use my hookups on planes now because motherfuckers are canceling flights. But the top 25 college football stadiums per USA Today, they posted this. Most of y'all won't be able to see that. But LSU is the number one, Death Valley, Penn State. Miles, you ever go to a Penn State game?
Yeah.
It was rocking like that?
Yeah, it was fire every time.
When we played Penn State in the Orange Bowl my senior year, they had like cowbells and shit, or like bells, and they were wearing all white.
Yeah, we had the whiteout games. Those were fun. We had a good quarterback that year. So
the Horseshoe is over in Columbus, Neyland Stadium in Oregon, Death Valley in Clemson. I'm okay with those 5. Tennessee 6, not Jacks. Georgia Stadium, Alabama Stadium, Jordan Hare, the Swamp, Texas A&M. All right, now we getting disrespectful now. We are getting disrespectful. Oklahoma, Michigan, the Big House, Auburn, Notre Dame Stadium. All right. We get way fucking disrespectful at 15. Texas, South Carolina. The fucking Sokas? Here's how I know they're lying. Doak Campbell Stadium is a top 10 stadium. You know what? When I played, and I would go see people, they always tell you, and this is how you know your stadium's crazy. They hated it because they were like, yo, every time we played, they do that stupid chant. Oh. Like, because it was rocking. Especially when I played, man, that shit was phenomenal, dog. Like, what the fuck are people talking about, man? Like this is not copacetic or kosher at all. Like, fucking Utah Stadium? Bro, when's the last time anybody said, let me go check out a Utah game? I'll give you LSU at night because I've heard enough people talk about Death Valley at night. I've played at Clemson. Clemson was so loud, I saw sound. Like you know how the video game they had your meter, like your composure. My composure meter my sophomore year was all fucked up. Like I jumped off sides, but the referee didn't call it. Like it was just like I jumped and I did the work. I just froze. Like I was supposed to be like that, and they didn't throw it. They should have definitely called a false start. My coach Billy Sexton was ready to cuss my ass out. I'll give you Penn State. I'll give you the Horseshoe. But whoever made this is not a fan of college football. They're a bleeding heart, punk ass, liberal snowflake. What are the I don't even know if that made sense. I don't know if I used it in the right. They're a fucking DEI hire or some shit like that. Like, don't put no Mormons in front of me, man. They don't know how to play football. They don't even know what it's like to have the warmth of a woman after you scored a touchdown. I know everybody keeps saying that's BYU. No, it's the entire state of Utah is Mormon. Sorry, that's their official religion or whatever.
Can't even drink in Provo.
And Brent Key is lying to keep the people off of his base to say like, hey. But Brent Key did go to Georgia Tech, if I believe. Georgia Tech's Brent Key addresses his name being linked to open jobs. Slice me open and see what colors I bleed. Red. Here, man, brother. Man, brother, they drop twice your salary and say, come coach, man. You're gonna be like, hey, hey, listen. I believe he loves what he's doing. I believe he loves coaching at his alma mater. I also believe strike while you're hot. Wisconsin is a program that's been talked about being on the hot seat with guys getting fired. Wisconsin athletic director has announced that head coach Luke Fickell will stay Badgers coach next season, despite calls from the fan base to the move. See, Florida State, there's worse. Luke Fickell's not a bad coach either. Wisconsin is 2-6, scores just 12.5 points per game. Scored 17 points in the month of October. God damn. And has been shut out twice this season. Last season, the Badgers missed a bowl game for the first time in 23 years. Barring a miraculous 4-game winning streak to the end of the season, which requires beating Indiana, the Badgers will miss a bowl game in back-to-back seasons for the first time since 91-92. Wisconsin has lost 10 consecutive Big Ten games. Fickell has been tasked with one of the most difficult schedules in college football this year. It was given a home-and-home series with Alabama and non-conference play to manage, but the Badgers have rarely shown signs of life. Wisconsin is 0-10 versus ranked opponents under Fickell, and just 2 of those games were decided by one possession. Will they bounce back next season? Luke Fickell was the coach, was the defensive coordinator and temporary head coach at Ohio State when they right before Urban Meyer became the DC under Urban Meyer, went to Cincinnati, coached Cincinnati up to be pretty good, took the Wisconsin job. Man, Fickell going through it. We have the viewing guide. So again, that wasn't the viewing guide. You got that. But anyways, the top 10 games of the week. The Mormons play the Texas Tech. So that's a good college football playoff game. Implications there. Oregon plays Iowa Hawkeyes. Fast-paced offense with a defense. Versus an offense that is from I don't even know, old ass offense. Texas A&M versus Missouri. Missouri has to win. Do we post together the Gator Bowl update?
I have it here. I got to show.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of, we were talking about that game. They have implications for Missouri if they still want to have an opportunity to win the college football playoff. LSU versus Alabama, Memphis versus Tulane. Right now, I think Memphis is the representative for G5s. Georgia versus Mississippi State, Auburn versus Vanderbilt. Why that's on there? Because nobody knows. Wake Forest versus Virginia, Nebraska versus UCLA, San Diego State versus Hawaii. I still can't. I thought I would never forgive Mike for losing to Jacksonville State, but I don't think I'll forgive him for losing to Stanford because Stanford lost to Hawaii, if I remember correctly, and that just doesn't sit right by me. Hard Rock, are you ready to gamble? Miles continues to show me how our world is just truly affected by gambling, so much so that they will make it convenient for you to watch your favorite sports, your favorite game, because if you're gambling. So if you're streaming and you don't want to get the kick cable cost, you don't want to do a lot of that other stuff, your YouTube TV is not working for you, just gamble with Hard Rock, and more than likely you'll be able to watch that game.
Yeah, it's not every game, but check first.
Yeah, just they have some of them. Like Miles was literally watching Thursday Night Football while gambling. So you could technically, if you know what you're doing, you can get paid to watch football. I have done a terrible job this year, and I continue to. I hope I didn't have nobody with the Broncos. I keep forgetting to set my lineups.
Yeah, it creeps up on you.
So it's like, you'd be like, oh, it's just Wednesday. It's just Tuesday. I'll do it. Oh, it's Wednesday. I'll do it. Oh, it's Thursday. I'll do it. But Trey has practice. Then I forget. All right. My Hard Rock app is acting a donkey right now. So let me see if I can pull it up. All right. Well, that ain't working. So just pull it up. Let's go top 25 games. If you're a member, make sure you go to the Pigskin Pick'em or the College Football Pick'em. We will be squaring up. We'll be squaring up everything next week for the payments that are owed for the people who have won it. Sorry about that. You got it up? All right. So Northwestern, blow it up, scroll up a little bit so I can see. And we do the $5 increments with us. I'm picking US. I don't even know what USC. I think USC beats Northwestern by more than 2 scores. Well, actually, you know what? Don't do that. Take the over. Indiana is beating Penn State. I'll take them by more than 2 touchdowns. Indiana, yeah. Give me Georgia outright. Money line Georgia. Ooh, the Mormons are ranked high. Give me them. I'm gonna take the Mormons money line. Ohio State over. I'm not touching that. Ooh, I'm gonna go to Missouri money line. Is Missouri's quarterback still out? I don't know. We'll go with that. I just got a feeling. Oregon over. Miami over. The over, like, yeah. That's all I'll mess with them with. Vanderbilt minus 6.5. Washington with the points. Kind of want to take Wake Forest though. I just don't think Virginia's winning all of it. I like their quarterback though. Give me Virginia money line. Is that 18.5, Lewis? Just give me the. I'm gonna take the. I'll take the. Leave it alone. I'll take Alabama. Alabama money line. Damn. I ain't messing with that. What's $5? What's $5 get me? Because I'm broke. Need this money. Got to pay these people.
You just made it impossible. 13,000. That means if you split it in half, you might have won. There's no way.
That's the beauty in it. That keeps me intrigued. If I win, and I'll cash out. Like, I'll cash out at 500 if they give me that. I'll cash out at 1,000. Like, I'll know when I've won. I'm like, all right, man, we're good. But that's the fun in it. Like, I can't gamble like thousands of dollars. Like, I'll feel sick. The only way I'll gamble thousands of dollars is like if I'm betting Florida State. I'd rather bet Hard Rock that Florida State's going to win a game than I would bet an individual, because individuals get shady. That being said, like, this is fun. This is like a scratch off. $5 fucking dollars. I do a lot. I do way worse things for $5. Like this, the more $5 I spend, like, shoot, in this economy, get you $40. Like, there's people who spend $40 on worse shit. So, anyways, we'll go into the next thing, man. The NFL Jacksonville Jaguars are wearing all white. They're going to Texas. I really wish I could go to the Texans game, but got shit to do. So we have the showcase, the youth showcase. So They are nice. So like, definitely, yeah. So they'll be out there. They got to get this win. This is one of those wins that they got to get. LaQuint Allen, Jaguars rookie LaQuint Allen went face to face with Max Crosby. Crosby says, "I don't even know who the fuck you are." He said, "Hey, I don't know who you are. I'll beat the fuck out of you. Hey, I'll smoke you, boy. Play it. We got it." Now, I'm gonna be honest, Max Crosby a big boy now. Big boy, but he is he's more Vanilla Ice to me than anything else.
Right.
He's a good football player. On the football field, I believe it. But like, this is definitely some little man aggression. You know, but did Max Crosby?
The dude who swung the helmet, that quarterback. The helmet
That's my boy. That's the boy with the Browns. No, Mount. My you talking about Mount? Yeah, that quarterback deserve. You know how I know he earned that shit? None of his teammates came to defend him.
Yeah, I was like,
that's a Q sign, big sign that you earned that shit. Like what did 50 say in Power? Yeah, whatever they said. I know your dad a long time. Whatever they said, he did that shit. That's what the Steelers said. They brought him back. I think he's back in Pittsburgh. But like Myles Garrett, his life flourished. Sometimes you got to hit a bitch in the nose with a helmet. His life has been nothing but great since then. Like, he got a new contract extension, 2 of them. Like, just real good. But let's watch him and Max go at it. You know what it is? 36.
Hey, I don't know who you are. Hey, I'll smoke you, boy. I'll smoke you, boy. Yeah! Obviously, you don't know me. You won't know me today. You know me now, right?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I hate when people say that silly shit. Who is this, bitch, motherfucker? Like, that's a way to get someone. You know me, bitch, a motherfucker. Like it was a coach locally that calls me, was like, "Who is this James Coleman? Bitch, a motherfucker." Who? Like, you get, I don't know if that's a tally thing or something, but I'm like, motherfucker, you know who the fuck I is. Like, I hate that shit. That's like it's such a weak flex on somebody.
It's a cop out.
Like, who are you? Bitch, the motherfucking in your motherfucking face right now. How about that? Right. How about that shit?
He wasn't doing that.
Like, it wasn't even that big a deal.
His hands all down. You weren't about to do shit, bro. You weren't about to do.
And LeKent, like, man, don't like. It's just funny because like football is a sport. And I was telling somebody, the size differences fuck with your head. So I went about my life thinking that I actually was a normal size individual. Because compared to them, I'm a normal size individual. But LeKent's not small.
Yeah,
he's just really small because he's probably got to be close to 200. He's just small compared to Max Crosby. Like, it's just like, you know, when I'm like I told people the story about Big Toe. Like when we were at Ponte Vedra and we played Wakulla, I was standing in front of Toby on the field. My mom was like, "Hey, where are you? Can't see you, baby." I said, "Mom, I'm right on the fucking field. What do you mean you can't see me? Baby, I am looking at the field. I do not see you." And then I stepped to my left and I waved. And like Toby literally covered me. Like you could not see me around Toby.
6 foot, 201 pounds.
That's not a small guy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm 5'10".
Max Crosby is just massive. And he's crazy. He's like, he's not crazy like, "I'm gonna fight you. You should be afraid of me." Crazy. But not like if we got to get in a fight. Like you just look, because you got, it's like tattoos and breeding pit bulls don't make you tough. Now, unless you like my dad. My dad like fights them. Like not fights pits, like he fights the pits. So like it's crazy. Like it's something wrong with his brain. But he's also not as big as Max Crosby. Like, and that, the cool thing is that lets you know like LeKent is a good guy. He's just not afraid. That's how I want kids to be. Don't be afraid to fight, but he ain't a real deal tussler like that.
Yeah.
Because the minute Max tried to act tough, that's when you get chopped in the neck by the real, like a real life one. But that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Be a good citizen. But the Jags, the Cleveland Islands about it. The practice status of the game. So Mia O'Brien, shout out to my pumpkin spice princess, the homie. We got De'Ami Brown on that tour. Limited practice. Ezra Cleveland, no practice. Dennis Gardick, damn, his chest, limited participation. Devon Hamilton is back. That's the one. Remember we talked about, I got the guy who wanted to do the LGBTQTCBY football camps?
Oh,
and now his back hurt. It's just something about that. Just something about that just sounds funny. It just sounds hilarious. I think his brother is gay. Jack Kaiser, limited participation. Jordan Lewis, neck. Devin Lloyd, calf. Full participation. Oh shit. We got the leader in the NFL in interceptions at linebackers coming back. The defense might be on the way up. Hunter Long, nope. Quentin Morris, nope. Brian Thomas, nope. But Quentin Morris did participate. Now, here's a cool thing. The Texans, Will Anderson didn't participate. Nick Chubb did not participate. The death to the Florida State is allergic to white or Spanish wide receivers. Braxton Berrios, limited participation. Their chest, what's up with everybody? Chest hurting. Titus Howard's hurt. You know what? We call Sheena all the time. Let me see what my dog doing. Yeah, don't be my friend if you don't want to be put on blast and called randomly. Or don't be in sports. Then they're gonna probably stop me. That's why some of them don't answer me.
What's up, bro?
Hey man, what you doing?
I just got to my room in San Antonio. What's going on?
What you doing in San Antonio?
Rockets play the Spurs tonight.
I want to live your life, dog. I wish I could be
my
you.
life. I'm trying to live your life.
What? Just be a broke entrepreneur Negro?
Look, you sure do portray money very well if you're broke.
Oh man. Anyways, man, I had to call you. I wanted to see if you're on the screen, but if you checking in, all right. Y'all have why are y'all lying about all these people that aren't practicing? Are y'all just doing what is it, load management in basketball? Is that why everybody's not practicing with the Texans, or what the hell is going on?
Bro, them dudes are so banged up. They can't look, and they record so bad. How can they afford to load manage? You got to load manage when you win it.
That's fair.
Okay, we get ready for the playoffs. Only playoff they would get ready for right now would be on Madden.
Damn, that's crazy. I had it between us and y'all. I did not think that Daniel Jones was going to come over and act like he got some goddamn sense up in Indianapolis.
Bro, it's only a matter of time, bro. It's only a matter of time. Think about it. They did exactly what they're supposed to do. Beat some of the bad teams. And now when they got to play real teams, he going to go right back to being who he is. I've seen this before. Remember, I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. I know exactly who Daniel Jones is.
He's Dak or Romo?
Oh, he's definitely worse than both of those, though. Both of those quarterbacks are better than him. And look, if we keeping it a buck, Romo is the second best quarterback to ever play for the Cowboys behind Roger Staubach.
Damn, you ain't giving Troy no love?
Hell no. If Romo would have been able to play with that team Troy played with, he'd have got the same accolades.
Fair enough. It's very hard to be bad when you have Hall of Fame lineman, Hall of Fame tight end, really a Hall of Fame fullback that's not going to get in, Hall of Fame running back, Hall of Fame wide receiver, Hall of Fame, multiple Hall of Famers on defense, right? If I'm thinking correctly.
What I'm saying? But you know what though? You know why I don't really knock Troy too much? That same thing Joe Montana had too. People don't never want to say that though.
Yeah, that's true. Well, he doesn't have the Hall of Fame. No, did Ricky Waters make it? No, Ricky Waters was with Steve. Who was his running back? He had Craig.
Roger Craig.
Yeah, Roger Craig. You're right, Roger Craig. Yeah, Roger Craig, Jerry Rice. I forgot the tight end. Yeah,
Clark.
Yeah, you're right. Fair
and
enough.
then that hell of a defense that he had, I'm like, bro, they the same person if you look at it. But are you coming to Houston?
Nah, I can't. I'm having a youth showcase with my 7-on-7 through my nonprofit. I wanted to come. I like you guys' press box better than anybody else's press box.
Well, they treat us well up there. I'm not gonna even lie.
Like y'all got cupcakes. Like I don't even know why I was excited about it. It's like they got like a cupcake just like thing. It just rotates. I feel like it might not, but it was like delicious. It was good. Like not like cream cheese icing cupcakes, like specialty cupcakes, like Oreo cupcakes with like chunks of Oreo at the top, red velvet. It was just they had like. It's way better. It's way better than what we have with the Jags. 20 times better than what we have with the Jags.
They treat us nice. That's why I act so bougie when I go other places. I be like, oh my God, what is this? Oh, Detroit was the worst.
Detroit's bad?
Oh my God. Detroit gave you like the old cowboy days where they just make the big pot of beans. They just like, all right, here goes food.
You know who's bad too? Miami.
I've never been to Miami.
Like Miami is really bad. Like I've been in Miami with the Jags and I've been with Miami as covering FSU, and neither time has it been just delicious. It's been really, really bad both times. And as bougie as now, I like what's my girl's name? Sheena and Vashti. Hey, I like their press box in Charlotte, but like they ain't feed us good either. It's just I like the press box in Charlotte. Like as far as they gave us, like when I went to the ACC championship, we had chicken tenders. Just regular chicken tenders, like not even like I don't even think we had fries. They just put chicken tenders there, and I'm like, "Yo, where's the rest of this food?" Like you're supposed to. It's almost like remember how the combine treated us so much better like a few years ago, and like now they just said bump us, and we got like boxed lunches and no breakfast. Like it went from a laid out breakfast to like they just had cold cuts everywhere. Like you could make your own. Now it's like some pre-made wraps. Like fruit cups, like they try to make it fresh, but it's not good grapes. Nothing worse in this world than a soft grape.
Bro, it's terrible. Look, the Texans so good. I think one weekend they had crab legs. I was like, y'all really trying to keep the black people here.
Lord, I would have talked so nice about y'all if they would have had crab legs during the time, bro. Like that thing was I don't remember what else I had. It was other good food, but I am like right now talking to you. In my daydream and imagination, I see the cupcakes. Like it was just, and you had a place for us to eat. It was like a place to eat.
Arizona. Oh my God, they're horrible. Well, how you have soft ice cream?
That's trash. Oh, have you been to Kansas City?
Oh, I went to Kansas City twice last year.
So because I was upset because for a city known for barbecue, they gave us the most mid barbecue in the press box. Now, when you go to Arthur Brown, I think that's his name, you go outside the city, it's pretty good. But like whatever I had right then in that press box, like they could have kept that rib. They could have gave that back to Eve.
I think at one point I was opening up my own bag of Tostitos to pour in the bowl because they had ran out of chips for the fake nachos. And I'm saying to myself, oh, okay, all right, that's cool.
So it's my guy. I need the black coach. We only got because we're about to lose a black coach in Miami or a quarter black. I can't call him as a full black. My guy good for the previous years, or is this year really got him on the ropes?
Who?
D'Amico.
You say is he good? Like is he?
Like he's not gonna get fired. Just a bad year. Just a rough year.
Hell no.
Okay.
Do you know, bro, D'Amico would damn near have to pull a Deshaun Watson in order to get fired from the Texans.
And man, listen, Houston got women now. And Deshaun Watson was a nut-ass freak bull. So, like...
hey, look, D'Amico got I think his youngest child is 2 years old. Between coaching and taking care of his 4 kids and his wife, he ain't got time to do nothing but be D'Amico.
And he got a black wife too, right? He got a black wife?
Huh?
He got a black wife?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I know how he is. he done worked. He done been up at the stadium breaking down film. That's why he's struggling, because the 2s and 3s is the tough time. Because the baby done got on the wife's nerve. As soon as he walked through the door, he don't even get a chance to decompress. That baby is in his arms. She like, here.
You should see after games, man. She run right to him too, right to him. I was like, oh yeah, she's spoiled by him.
Yeah, well, the other thing too is, a lot of people don't understand competition. And one thing I did realize because I went to the SMU game, and so then I went to the Texans game. I get it. I called Jamie French, my kid who signed to Texas. I said, I get it, Jamie. 100, but whatever you want, it's in Houston. Houston is basically Atlanta without the LGBT, without all the LGBTQTCBYs. I mean, y'all might have them out there, but it can't nothing be worse than Atlanta.
And without all the hookah bars too, Atlanta got a ton of hookah
But
bars.
y'all got that the country music thing. What's the step thing? The boots on the ground peoples? Like,
that came from Louisiana, I think, though, right?
Mm-hmm. But I just know every time I see the what do they call it? Like, it's like the all I see is the flyers. And they might as well just call it boots and butts, because that's all I see on the flyer.
You heard me?
You said what?
Zydeco?
Nah, I don't, bro. It is black women in some tight jeans with boots and a hat.
Yep.
And that's the flyer. It don't even have a date. It don't have nothing. But they posted in my guys' group chat. We going to Houston. When we going to Houston, I said, I'm not going to no Houston with that on there, because I know that's trouble. I don't want no smoke. That's why D'Amico's wife is right up on him, because she know, yeah.
He ain't going. Two things before you get off this phone though. One, you see how easy it would have been for us to do the AFC South show this year. Don't worry about that. So for another time I had to have somebody else call me the Jaguars happy hour podcast.
Oh yeah, they're my peoples. They're good. They're good peoples.
Connor.
Yeah, I did Connor's show 2 weeks ago. Connor, good guy.
Yeah, I did Connor's show the other day. I was just on there.
I'm about to tell Connor, stop telling my people, man. And then getting on and being on that op network with Brent Martineau and them. But you're right. We got to do it, though. We got to do it. We have to do it. That's not on you. That's 100% on me getting too busy.
Yep, I already know. Then talking about you broke. Anyway, the second thing is when so when does the Mike Norvell gets fired?
Bro, they said I think if he wins out in 3 of the next 5 games look like the Wake Forest game, I don't think he gets fired. But if he doesn't, if they drop 2 more, if they don't make it to a bowl game, they'll definitely buy him out at the end of the year. But it'll be a quick hire. So, I mean, they'll know. I think, we've had Mike Alford, the athletic director, on our show before, and he talks about how he has an idea of the direction that he wants to go in, even when the coach is on good times. So,
bro, they started out so good. I'm like, yo, this might be their year. The next thing I know, they worse than Miami.
So yeah. One, that's as long as they're not good, I'm good, because I don't want to hear that shit every day, like because they're gonna come. They're back every September, and then they're done. They're like a mini series. They're always it's a fall mini series. It's always over in October.
Yep.
Exactly. But nah, man. But I'll holler at you though, bro. Like, hopefully we'll link up before this year is coming over. If nothing else, I know I'll see you in Indianapolis.
Yep. All right, brother. Be safe out there.
All right, you as well. Y'all go check out my guy Big Sarge on Twitter. He covers the Texans and apparently all basketball stuff. He be all over the place. Good people. Love that. But I just was looking at this injury thing, making sure we had an opportunity. NIL, Knowles in the league. We continue to do well. How you cannot sell this makes absolutely no sense to me. Derwin James, 8 tackles, 5 solos, 1 quarterback hurry. We talked about Tatum Bethune on Monday. Well, we talked about my dog, and you know what it's all about. Tits for fits with the 49-yard game winning field goal. Josh Sweat, out in Carolina. Out in Arizona. 2 sacks, 2 total tackles, 1 pass breakup, 5 quarterback hurries. Jarian Jones had 10 tackles last game, 6 solo, 1 pass breakup. Brian Burns, 4 tackles, 2 solo tackles, 1 sack, 1 pass breakup. Bubba Sparks, Braden Fisk, 3 total tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss, 1 quarterback hurry. Bernardo Green, 6 total tackles, 2 solos, 2 pass breakups. Jalen Ramsey, 5 solo tackles versus the Colts. And yeah, those are our NIL moment, our nose in the league. Watching the games to watch for the NFL schedule. Obviously, we had Thursday night football. I'm assuming the Broncos won. The Broncos or did the Raiders win? Who knows? Don't really care. You can double check that. They did that.
Broncos 10-7. It was gross.
10-7. Why? They figured out how to stop the white boy, the white tight end. We didn't.
So gross. There was 2 missed field goals.
Can't win. I can't watch a 10-7 football game and tell you that's good. That is not good. The Berlin game will be the Falcons versus the Indianapolis Colts to see who has the best running game. The Aints playing the Panthers. The Petite Boys and Rico Love going at the Aints. The New York Giants playing the Chicago Bears. The Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Texans. The Buffalo Bills versus the Dolphins. The Ravens versus the Vikings. The Browns versus the Jets. The Patriots in Tampa Bay versus the Bucks. Arizona going against Seattle. The Rams going against the 49ers. The Detroit versus the Commanders. The Steelers versus the Chargers on Sunday Night Football. And Monday Night Football, the Eagles versus the Pack. Some good football. Good football being played. Shout out to Thursday Night Football. You know what? Shout out to Atlantic Coast High School's own Duval, Pat Bryant. He led the Broncos in receiving yards. You just said the game was 10-7. Cool. But the Broncos are 8-2, nevertheless. Bo Cephas Nix is having a pretty good sophomore campaign. Let's look at the box. Something that we always want to make sure we check out to make sure it was good. 16 for... Ooh.
Yeah.
This is stinky. This box is nasty. You don't want this box right here. This is unwashed box. Unshaven, like fresh from the gym, wearing tights that she's had on for 5 days in a row. No summer's eve, no nothing. Bo Nix, 16 for 28, 150 yards. He averaged 5.4 yards of completion. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, was sacked once. J.K. Dobbins held the rope, 18 carries for 77 yards. Pat Bryant, Duval County's own, he led all wide receivers. You want to know what his stat line was? I'm sorry, he's a rookie. I love it. We have audio from him from the combine. He had 1 catch for 43 yards. Like Troy Franklin was the guy. He had 5 catches, 40 yards, 1 touchdown, not on 9 targets. So, just so if they were how bad were the Raiders? Worse. Was Brock just tired? They went from targeting Brock 15 times to 3. He had 1 catch for 31 yards. Yeah. Ugh. You know what's going to make this look? Nothing. Okay, Next Gen didn't even want to show us that shit. Nick Benito, the defensive end, had generated 28 pressures in under 2.5 seconds, 7 more than the next closest pass rusher entering the rest of the week. That is fast. That's wild. Broncos Raiders with some vintage Thursday night football. 13 3-and-outs, 15 punts, 3 interceptions, 2 missed field goals, a blocked punt, 8 sacks. More than half of the Raiders' drives didn't go further than 2 yards. Ew. Betting sites. Brock Bowers props were the most popular bets of the night. You know what I mean? And that means a lot of people lost money.
Yep.
That lets me feel like there may be some shit going on. The AFC West standings now are the Broncos being very, very good, the Raiders being very, very bad. The Chargers 6-3. They are now, what does that make them? Because so 9 games, so they got to play. That would put the Broncos at least 1/2 game, so they're 1.5 games in front of them, technically 2, but it just depends on how it shapes out. They need to win. If they win, if the Chargers win, they'll still be 1.5 games out. The Chiefs are 5-4. If things don't change, the Chiefs actually could be on the way out of the playoffs, but they definitely will not be hosting a playoff game this year, which is an advantage. It's a beautiful stadium. But like if you've gone out there, it's like when we went out there a couple years ago, it was snowing. Nobody can turn it on in the fourth quarter like the cardiac Broncos. Broncos offense, the quarter 1 through 3, they have a Pro Football Focus grade of they're the 22nd offense. They're they're really, really bad. 28th in scoring as well. Fourth quarter, they're 5th offense and they're 3rd in scoring. So yeah, they're pretty rough, pretty bad. AFC, NFC players of the week. Lamar comes back and rips it up. 4 touchdowns. You can clearly see Lamar Jackson is the Ravens. He's the player of the week for offense. For the AFC offense. Defensive player of the week, Alex Highsmith. 4 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 1 forced fumble. Do you know who the AFC special teams player of the week was? Cam Little. 12 points, 3-point after attempts, 3 field goals, and an NFL record. So those are the 3 guys right there on the AFC side. The NFC side, we have Colston Loveland, 6 catches, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns, including the 58-yard game-winning touchdown. He's a tight end. Hopefully, you fantasy snobs picked him, and you had a good game. On defense, Carolina Panther, Trayvon Morig, 5 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 2 pass breakups, 1 interception, and defensive lineman Levi Drake, 2 tackles, 1 sack, and a blocked field goal gave him the NFC Special Teams Player of the Week. Longest touchdowns for Week 9. It's a video for you, Mom, so we can pull that up. Go ahead and roll that wonderful bean footage. Once we get that. While you're looking for that, Demetrius Shaw said, am I panicking yet? No. I expected Florida State. If you're talking about Florida State, I expected FSU to be 8-4 this year. And they look like they're on their route, but I am okay with anybody wanted to get rid of Miguel Blanco. But I also understand Miguel Blanco being able to stay if he's able to blow teams out and then just doesn't, repeat this behavior next year. 10 longest touchdowns in Week 9. Damn, that's the closest we can blow that up. All right, let's play that. I love how they put the miles per hour. So nobody hit over 20. Good stuff, man. A lot of man. But again, are we noticing the trend? All of them are short passes that are caught, and then boom, and then they skedaddle. Those are the 10 longest touchdowns. I love next gen stats. Is helping us learn the game and giving us more things to be entertained. Oh my God, I did not ask about CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud is out. Davis Mills is in. Kyler Murray's on IR. Don't want to talk that. We got to go down to Jalen Hurts quote. Man, he looks just like was it Shamar Moore, the guy from the light skinned dude? Like, yeah. I'm a hater. He's light skinned, he's handsome, he's a quarterback, he's got millions of dollars, really blingy jewelry. And now he's a fucking philosopher.
That picture is what's going on here? Is his head big or not? What?
No, he's a football player, so probably he has a big head.
They're doing some good trickery with his hairline.
Oh, no, his hairline is definitely, there's some Beijing in there.
It makes it seem like the forehead is this little small part here, when really this whole thing.
Yeah.
Forehead.
It's the shadowing. It's a good picture. It's a very good angle.
Yeah, they did some good work here.
Yeah, but I kind of like Tom Joyner used to hate what was the basketball player? Rick Fox.
Oh yeah. Because he had everything.
Yeah, it's like you don't get to have everything, dog. You can't be handsome, light-skinned, well-dressed, rich. Like, this shit ain't cool, dog. But hold on, push pause real quick on me. Hey, what's up, bro?
Yeah, you muted.
All right. You live life forward, but you learn it backwards. Is just cool. You know what he does?
What does that mean?
He looked like Carlton Banks on the episode where they didn't go to the hood. They were doing like the black. They were hanging out with the black like they told Carlton he wasn't black enough. So he had to do like what Russell Wilson did when Sierra put him in the black jersey. Like he looked like he's tough, but he not.
I don't know.
Like, all right, you live your life ahead and then you learn from your past mistakes, is what I think he's trying to say.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes a little bit
more. Hold on one second. Hey, you got you. I just.
I just gotta say, I ain't giving that quote no love. I got a hound nose for pretentious nonsense.
Word salad.
Yeah, it's just nothing. If you were ugly, this wouldn't even be anything.
If he was, if he wasn't who he was,
learn it backwards. That's come on, bro.
It's one of them. Like it's
if
a
I
game.
Was in 5th grade, I'd have been like, I got one.
There was a game we used to play. called Deep But Not Profound, and it's a riddle. It's a riddle game.
Oh, I like the name of that.
It's a riddle, so the whole like you get it like once you. Let me see if he put it in. Nah, there's no like. It's like it's a riddle game, but people don't know, and the way you say it, it makes it sound like you're saying some deep stuff, but it's deep, but it's not profound. But yeah, man, that's if he wasn't light skinned.
What it is.
It's Matthew McConaughey in True Detective. Like he just says a lot of wild shit. Like my guy used to be like, "Could you just try and not be weird?"
I love this comment. It says, "I hate when these light skinned MFers drop the lines they use on baddies on us."
That's basically what it is.
Oh my.
But yeah, Shamar. Just again, like I hate him. But I like him, but I hate him like at the same time. Yeah.
Whatever. My Patriots is coming to shut all y'all shit.
Yeah. Teams who exceeded or exceeded their wins perspective. These top 5 teams are trending up this year after tough 2024 season, excuse me. Your Patriots, 7-2. They were 4-13 last year. The Jags were 4-13 also. They're 5-3 now. The Bears are 5-3 after being 5-12. The Panthers are 5-4 after being 5-12. And the 49ers were 6-11 last year, and they're 6-3 right now. So teams that are doing pretty good after doing pretty bad. Let's go to the Hard Rock app again. Let's look at the NFL games. And let's just see what we can come up with this. So our $5 bet for the college football games gets us would have got us 13,000 if we hit every number. So, all right. Because I'm a hater, Falcons, money line.
What?
I need them to win. I need them to beat Daniel Jones. The Bills are bad. The Dolphins are bad.
Really bad.
I'm just going to go money line. I don't know if they're like 2 touchdowns, 2 scores bad, but I'm going with the Patriots.
Whoa, against Baker? Even I'm nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous, but I'm going with the Patriots.
Hey, I like it. I might have to put
Give me Lamar. Give me the fighting Lamar's on the money line. I don't know. But I know Lamar. I saw what happens when Lamar comes back. Lamar, they'd be like, does he play defense? Clearly, Lamar made everybody better when he came back.
For real.
Oh, this is a terrible game.
This is a trap game. I would. Sunday 1 o'clock.
Yeah, man, fuck that.
Giants and Bears.
Bears.
Ooh.
If Skeeta B was there, I would do it. But yeah. Give me the petite light skinned princess. Jags. I think the Seahawks, Kyler's not playing, which would probably make them play better.
Seahawks are really good.
Yeah, they got good defense.
Jigba is unstoppable.
Yeah. Damn.
Sam Darnold's really good.
I want to go with the 49ers here, but I'm afraid.
I do like Mac Jones, but they got 2 NILs in.
Yeah.
Hard to go against.
Let me get the Rams. Both teams are doing well. Lions. Ooh. Black man need to win.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
he really does.
Give me.
What's their record? Are they close to?
They're 5-3. Oh, I don't know. They think they're not far off from each other. The Steelers are playing pretty good this year, but until they don't. Fuck it, Chargers. And give me Shamar Moore. And we got one more. Oh, was that it? No, that was it. My bad. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Let's see what $5 gets us.
Oops. $1,900.
Man, scroll up. Let's go to let's just fuck it. Go back to the.
He's so confident.
Shit. Let me go with the Browns. Give me the Browns. All right, Dad. If you ain't never done nothing for me in my life, do this. That's his team. All right. I don't feel confident at all. I think the Jets and the Browns will both lose. Oh, you're right. The Jets did clean house. That is true. The Jets did clean house.
That it, yeah.
Take me off the money line. And give me the Browns with the points. Nah, not enough difference. Give me the money line. Take the Browns off. Yeah, that's after that point. What's a couple $100? But yeah. All right. Well, that's what $5 will get you right there. The NFL, happy gambling. Make sure if you're a member, you go and you participate in our but yeah, so we got our big games BS segment, BS or bussin'. So a lot is going on in this. I do like warmed seafood. I don't like cold seafood too much. But this right here, I like the individual things. I like jumbo lump crab.
Yeah,
I like crab bisque.
Shrimp makes me think of. I don't like
shrimp. The cockroach of the sea shit. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Shrimp is delicious. Yeah, you got to shave that. You got to cut that out. I don't know how people eat that like seeing that.
Yeah,
and don't take it out. Like just
grilled
take it out.
Giving way.
But I like grilled cheese too. So we have a grilled cheese, a jumbo lump crab grilled cheese with a crab bisque. Very bougie. But let's see how it goes.
Imagine a golden croissant, jumbo crab grilled cheese, giving way to the creamiest crab bisque. You've earned this, so relax. I'm gonna talk you through this. Start by sauteing your veggies. Season with salt, pepper, and paprika. Add tomato paste, crab, and enough seafood stock to cover. Once cooked, remove the crab and set aside. Blend until it's nice and smooth. Add a good amount of heavy cream. And finally, season with salt and pepper to taste. Just like that. Combine cream cheese, crab meat, shallots, chives, salt, pepper, cheddar, and mozzarella cheese. Mix thoroughly, then sandwich between 2 slices of croissant loaf. All that's left is to toast on all sides until it's golden brown and beautiful.
Is that
just
smaller
like
as
that.
hands? Just
Look how creamy this is. Let yourself have it. You deserve to be spoiled like this. Trust me. Imagine a golden croissant, jumbo crab grilled cheese, giving way to the creamiest.
Love all that cheese.
I don't know, but I'm hating on this voice though.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I have my crab biscuit. It's like, why is asthmatic voices the sexy voice? Like, have you ever think about all the love songs? Well, except for Teddy P and them. But even their voices are kind of raspy with the deepness. But we played I Miss You, and I don't ever want to be in the pain that Teddy was in that song. Oh no, I don't want to be. No, that's terrible. But like when you think of Alicia Keys in was it Unthinkable? I was wondering, baby, if I made you. Like, why you got to be out of breath? This sounds sexy. Like, dog, can we be sexy? Like, or like what's my guy, the fat smooth motherfucker, Barry White. Even his song, like how he starts, I'm like, yo, baby, keep on pushing, baby. I love that voice. That creamy back. That's what I think. In 10 years, the R&B songs are going to be better because everybody's going to be poor.
You know what?
Poor stuff like we got D'Angelo and Raphael Sadiq on a porch like that in the little hotel looking apartments and just like with the project refrigerators. Like that's when that's what meant you knew the man loves you. And he was singing either to take you from somebody, he was singing to you to prove that he was better than the rich guy, or he lost you to the rich guy.
Right.
And that was when America was great. It was a proper country. Like, you got to do something. Like, if you were ugly or poor, you had to be really, really great to get a woman. Now, you know, women just say, I want 100% of nothing, of a zero, and which is nothing wrong with that. But yeah, that's that. But just think about it. Like, all of the songs truly are asthmatic. But yeah, I'm fucking that up. I can actually taste the cheesy crab. And like, he did have a lot of damn cheeses in that. Condolences to a situation that looks really, really weird. The more you put it in the light. But Marshawn Nealon, really young. Wow. 2001 to 2005. We are deeply saddened by the tragic news of the passing of Cowboys Marshawn Nealon. Our thoughts and prayers are with his girlfriend, Catalina, his family, friends, and his teammates. I haven't investigated enough of it, but I know a lot of people are saying it just doesn't sound right. The Frisco Police Department released their statement. A man was found deceased from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound following an outside agency vehicle pursuit that led to a multi-agency search in Frisco. On November 5th, 2025, at approximately 10:39 p.m., the Frisco Police Department responded to assist the Texas Department of Public Safety with locating a vehicle that had evaded troopers during a pursuit that entered the city of Frisco. After losing visual of the vehicle, troopers located it minutes later crashed on southbound Dallas Parkway near Warren Parkway. Initial reports indicate that a male subject, later identified as Marshawn Leland of Plano, Texas, fled the scene on foot. Officers established a perimeter and initiated a search of the area with the assistance of K9 and drone units. During the course of the search, officers received information that Nealon had expressed suicidal ideations. Nealon was later located at 1:31 a.m., deceased with what appeared to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The cause, manner of death will be determined by Collin County medical examiners. At this time, no further details will be released as the investigation remains ongoing. Our heartfelt condolences to Nealon family and friends. If you or someone you know struggles in a crisis, help is available. Please text or call the suicide hotline. Yeah, man. We joke a lot. I've dealt with that stuff before. I do still believe it's one of the most there's a lot of things that you need to do in life. Selfish is being one of them. Can we find the audio for the TMZ scanner? But I'll say this, man. A lot of people are going through it, and this is Men's Mental Health Month. I saw Charlemagne, the guy. Some people like him, some don't. I actually think he's really, really good at his job, so that's what makes me like him. But he just talked about that, about men's mental health being Men's Mental Health Month. A lot of times men don't say shit and they're going through it, and you got to find somebody you can open up to, even if you feel like, women aren't it, which I will 100% understand. I joke with people, I will eat a whole elephant before I express my emotions sometimes. But there's different ways to go about it. Find you a comfortable place. Do find some guys that you can kick it with, man, and that you can just speak about. So before we play this, I'm going to read these slides. November is Men's Mental Health Month. 1 man dies by suicide every minute of every day. The world it's a man's world, but one thing we don't do is we care about misogyny. Misogyny puts women on the pedestal. We don't put ourselves on there. But a man dies by suicide. If this happened to women, this would be called a pandemic. 525,000 men a year commit suicide. 10,000 men a week. 1,400 men a day. Men are 3 times more likely to die by suicide than women. Over 6 million men suffer from depression per year. However, male depression often goes undiagnosed. Men are less likely to get help for their mental health due to the stigma from society. Men cry, men break down, men get anxious, men have emotions, men feel insecure, men get abused. Men have mental health illnesses. It is not unmanly to struggle. Let's support men. Let's encourage men. Don't belittle or silence men. Men struggle too. Damn, this is crazy. I am a functional depression person, but I'm okay, people. Signs that someone is struggling. They don't sleep. They eat less or more. They forget their grooming stuff. Like just simple shit. Now I ain't gonna do that. No clean clothes, not showering and brushing your teeth. Damn. You gotta pick a struggle. Don't be stank and depressed. That's more depressing. Avoiding social situations, missing social or sports events, going quiet on social media or messaging apps, being more irritable than usual, talking about death. I mean, I talk about death and dying all the time, or increased hopelessness. Men is not weak to speak. Men's mental health matters. Man up, speak up. Those are some things that, I felt very, like I saw that, and then this happens. So let's listen to the TMZ call that we have. Just, since somebody says it was wild, and we got a little bit of time. As long as they can hear it. Can y'all hear that? Because I can't. They can't hear it. No, they cannot hear it.
We're trying to get him to call him first. We're talking to the girlfriend. She's trying to call his agent, but we're trying to get him to call him first. But she's saying he is armed and has a history of mental illness, and her quote was, "He will end it all."
Good copy. You probably run back to the car to get the gun.
If she calls him, we'll let you know.
Good copy. All right, y'all do me a favor. Everybody stay with the buddy. Don't go looking alone. This guy is armed.
President, I just received a text from him, a group text saying goodbye. They're concerned for his welfare. They do not have a key.
David said my copy. I advised on this call. We were just out there. There's nobody at the apartment. I'll contact him by phone.
We have a lieutenant calling in from Plano advising that the NFL is calling Plano PD, and the subject is texting his family goodbye.
GPS 111, there's a porta potty on the south side of that building.
40, we got eyes on it. That's pretty much right exactly where 118 drew the circle. Y'all see a heat from that?
Yeah, 111, we got good eyes on it. Looks like the door's open. Red liquid coming out from it. Just want to go ahead and work this safely before we have any officers approach. So let's just get an arrest team and kind of go through this safely and tactically. I believe we got eyes on a drone right there. Still got eyes on the target inside that porta potty.
We're pushing the drone there now.
Okay, good copy. Just on our last orbit, we didn't see any movement. Still got that heat signature. Looks like it's curled up at the bottom of that porta potty. With the stream of blood coming from the porta potty.
Yeah, that's a 10-4. He's going to be laying on his side, facing inward, and quite a bit of blood coming out. Possible signal 27.
All right. All right. Miles. Stops, but like, I mean, all right. Tough, sad. Death is so permanent. Just I don't know. I ain't ready to get. One day I'll get there. I ain't ready to get there today though. But yeah, that's not where you want to go out in, is a porta potty. I'm sure we'll find more things out as we go on. But as of right now, feel bad for that family. That's wilding. But going into our OG wilding segment, the NOD, the nod. Remember, like, we knew he was struggling with mental health.
Yeah.
But remember, he got into the thing where he shot the kid, the guy outside of was it the Jake Paul fight? They tried to people tried to come over to him, and the guy said he was just trying to get this, but he fled. I didn't realize he had just put up. Should he start back the N word of the day? So that he was doing on Twitter, and he been calling people all kind of epitaphs and doing all kinds of different stuff. But like, just in, the NFL legend Antonio Brown has been extradited to New Jersey by U.S. Marshals from Dubai. Brown was wanted for attempted murder in Florida and will now be sent from New Jersey back to South Florida. So, if you have the video, they show the video of him being there. I'm assuming that's what they're getting at him, getting him for. Obviously he has enough money. Probably should have went to somewhere where they couldn't extradite him. But something that we will all be tuning in for in April 2024. It feels 2026, excuse me. And I feel like it's so far away, but because I like this person, their essence, everything about them, I will watch this movie. I still watch the Jackson 5 movie. But Michael, let's see this together as a family. What is this trailer? I knew nothing of this until you. Yo. So okay, hold on.
He looks like a Jewish guy in blackface.
Can we I'm not mad though. Can we identify if this is really a black man?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Can we find out? Because that's his nephew? No way. Find out who the fuck this guy is.
I know Mike had a big,
but that's wild.
Like
that's just crazy how big his nose is. That's Jermaine's son. Exactly, Polo Kid.
His name.
No, did you see what Polo put?
His name is Jafar.
That's wild.
Jafar Jackson.
But do you see who Polo Kid put? That's Vivek Ram, the guy, the Indian guy, who's like the Republican Indian.
Vivek.
Yo, they really called my man's nickname. My man really named after a Disney princess villain.
And it's like I can see him playing Jafar, so it's like they thought ahead of time.
I know he had a big nose. We know Mike had a big nose. One of some of my favorite pictures of Mike are Big Nose Mike. I think Mike had the big nose when he had the two midgets drinking beer on the sides. But like that nose don't come on, guys. We know that's a fake nose, man.
Yeah.
We know that's not Mike's nose, bro. Yeah, maybe I gotta see it. Like that thing is like that don't come on, guy.
Right.
Come on, put that up. Blow that up. Blow it up, bro.
What? The pause.
Oh, I'm about to say his nose is so big that the paw. Oh shit! Can we just like blow that thing up right there or something? Like, come on, dog. That's what Mike's nose looked like, man. The nose wasn't even that bad, man.
Can you lower?
And he looks awkward right there. What y'all fail to realize is y'all would not besmirch our legends.
Right.
Michael Jackson was made to be weird. Michael Jackson was smoother than the best cognac you can find. Once we get done with this, Miles, we must find Michael Jackson at the Grammys with the Puerto Rican singer and what he did to her dressed like a black Captain Crunch. White Mike was weird. Y'all have fucked with that man's head. Black Mike was fucking Diana Ross and like all these other kind of chicks, dog. Like y'all not finna do this to my dog, man. Like y'all, they made us think Mike was a pedophile, and Mike was out here hanging out with gangbangers and stealing beat and buying. Paul McCartney told him the business, and then he went and took Paul. Then he bought the Beatles catalog.
That seemed kind of mean, but it is.
Now, hold on, let me see if I can find the Michael Jackson with the Grammy Award winner.
Michael Jackson with.
Like, I mean, she had a puddle, dog. Oh no, that's not the right one. Michael Jackson. Put Maxon. That's because that's what he should be called. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. They don't show her? Is that the only type? Like, bro, like, I don't know if he was wearing cologne. Like, if she don't do this to you, man, bro, she's not that. I'm gonna just do what women do. She's not that into you. Like, just this bitch was hyperventilating, dog. No, that's not. But she bad too, though.
First of all, I like to thank God, who's first. Reevy, I'd like to have you up here too. You know. Also, I'd like to thank my mother and father, who's were with us all the way. I mean, my mother.
Damn, if I could find that shit, dog. Michael Jackson also had women risking life. It was crazy, bro. And he was from the hood. Like the what's the one, the rapper, like Freddie Gibbs talks about, Michael Jackson beat Freddie Gibbs' dad in like a talent competition in Gary, Indiana. And but then he talked about how Mike came back to Gary, Indiana one day. He bought all the fried chicken from Kentucky Fried Chicken and was just throwing chicken out to the crowd with the white glove. I'm watching the movie, but like they could have done Mike better. Is this it? I'm sorry, I just want to. Oh yeah, I found it, Mouse. I found it. And like, mind you, this is an entertainer, Mouse. People, like, this ain't no just regular degular woman. This woman, like, she knows she been around. We gotta watch this, and we'll end the show with this. Yes, it's on TikTok. I just sent you the email, Miles. Like, I'm sorry, when I saw this, if guys, this is what I want. Like, if she doesn't smell if your cologne or whatever you're doing doesn't make her look like this woman right here, there's a potential that she could leave you for Michael Jackson. Like, this woman is off the market at this moment. I've sent it from the Sports Den email. He did. He did. He had. Is that what it was? Angela Bofill? Yeah, that was her. Just, brother, like, it's amazing. You don't even got to hear it. We don't even need noise. Like, we need the sound. We just need to see it. And you know she was fine back then because of how her hair was. That don't look good now, but like that's how they was wearing it.
Thriller Michael Jackson!
See that? She's trying to hold it in. They need the janitor to come in. You got to mop out. You got to mop up out. Like, and he was dressed like Captain Crunch.
That's crazy.
Look at the Mikey, like they try to make us seem like his nose wasn't even wild like that. His nose is no bigger than my guy Goldie from the greatest cinematic movie of all time, The Mac. Like, But that's what Mike was the Mac. Y'all got to stop this shit, man. Don't let them teach us our history. We live that history, man. Anyways, it's Friday. Make sure you do something reckless. Make sure you go to mftkfoundation.com, sponsor a kid for the camp, for the showcase for $25, or look into helping sponsor a kid go through the entire 7-on-7 season with us at the MFTK Foundation. Lots of good stuff going on. Make sure you watch the TV. If you need some help with your cable, hit me up. I will send you Miss Kim's information. And outside of that, man, I really appreciate you guys for chopping it up with me on this Friday. We will see you guys next time.